morning, friend. Today I am going to discuss about the Environment Protection Act. You know that Environment Protection Act is very important for you and entire our world, because of environment is a responsibility to all of us how to protect them. Because of that, environment is very important for human life in our futures and presents for the development of environment. You know that yesterday we have celebrated the environment World Environment Day, which are all over entire country. We have to celebrate it. Entire state and country. There is approx 150 country is there participations, and different agenda will be shared and different commitments will be there on the environment protections. As you know that World Environment Day we are celebrated since 1974, because of 1972 as per establishment in USA, Sweden, for the environment environment's World Day. Because of this is a awareness process, awareness for all of entire country to protect environment, because in coming in futures maybe very crisis related the environments, may be very difficult to face that problems of environment if you are not save our environments. Because of this is a very important part, all of you and entire country, and also smalls and multiple organizations which are going to establish constructions, manufacturing process and other things. Also a public is responsible for how to save our environment. Because of if you are staying in our earth, then this is my all of responsibility to how to protect them, and how to next coming generations will be stay in our earth. Because as per 2020 themes is there mentions only one earth, means only one earth. There is entire world's only one earth is there. So how to protect them? This is responsibility to all peoples which are stay in our earth. So guys, these themes also focus on sustainability and harmony with the natural, how to sustainable our environment protections in World Environment Day. So this is very important for all of you. If you are going to work constructions, if you are going to work of hotel, if you are going to work manufacturing process, there is very important to all us. Because of you know that as our India very polluted, our Ganga rivers also very polluted our city and state of Delhi. You know that Delhi is very polluted in our entire India, and international level is very drastic to polluted our Delhi. There is very difficult to human lives, because of there is no any controls provisions how to control the environment, how to pollutions will be controlled. So government also try to reduce the environment pollutions, but nothing in that controls way. So as you know that everyone responsibility to how to save our state, how to save district and gram panchayats, everyone's responsible for our surrounding the area which are living, where is living in surrounding the area. Your environment should be free from polluted. How to polluted? So that is depend on of you. You know that as per Environment Protection and Act 1986, there is many provision is there mentions by government and how to protect the environment. So this is very important for all generals safety, generals environment protection act, general safety rules should be there in place. If you are going to suppose that if you are going to work constructions activity, so guys, if you are going to constructions activity, then there is also environment aspect and impact. This is a company procedures policy should be there. How to, what is the aspect, what is the impact in our environment. So in their area, surrounding the area, flora and fauna, that all are our responsibility to how to save them, how to save them, our flora and fauna in our surrounding the area. If you are going to work water, land and air, how to protect them. If you are going to use of DG, where is smoke, carbon monoxide is generated by the smoking. So this is a very important. So how to reduce them. So periodically inspections and environment test should be there. If you should be there, environment air and noise, how to air pollutions should be tested every 6 months. What is the criteria, what is the scenario of test limitations within the pollution controls limits. These are responsibility, and if any demark any exceed the level of limitations of pollutions, then you have to take safety, you have to take measures about the how to environment and protects environment pollutions will be controlled. So this is a very important, and all of you know that if you are working in construction industry. So guys, second thing is there water test. You know that there is many things depend on waters, because of if you are using water, then this is a first responsibility to waste minimizations. How to waste minimizations? If you are using of curing, then use of curing compound instead of water. If you are using if you are water is sprinkling and curing, then make a pond wall on slab. That may be chance of reduce of our water. If rain waters is there, so make a some pits for how to collect the wastage waters in our constructions industry. So maybe purify, maybe treatments, and after use of garden area and water sprinkling on road, and if possible to test, after tested you can use of curing purpose. So that all type of measures we can consider, and we can save of and minimize the water wastage in construction industry. Second thing, you know that natural resources. There is many natural resources we are using, like the plywoods. Plywood also our natural resources, because of many tree cuttings is there after that ply making. So this is a importance, and how to save that. Nowadays you know that my one work is ongoing on, because of there is many things, and whether the conditions of we can save our environment, because if you are using my one materials, then in trillions tons we can save the plywoods. So guys, if you are using the highly noisily equipments like the DG and nozzle vibrators for petrols, so that we can minimize latest technology which are reduce of our our environments. Suppose that we are using of led bulb and lights, so they can also reduce of our natural resource, because of light and electrical is a also natural resource. So how many things inks you have implementations at your workplace, how to save, how to minimize each and every one. If you are everyone's thinking about the electricity, air, waters, then we can save a lot of changes in our India and entire country. So guys, this is everyone's responsibility to think think in future of planning. What is the our next generation, how to drink water, how to polluted or polluted airs. So guys, as a human behavior, this is responsibility, and also governments and already trying to save. Already government awareness, safety awareness among our people's all participations related the Environment Protection Act and campaign. You know that also Narendra Modi is very, our Prime Minister, very initiative taken, and after that after that in honor after that after that 2000, after that 8 years before, so they are very initiative to taken Ganga rivers cleaning, and LED bulb all fittings, and some basic requirements, some simple things to reduce the pollution because of gas LED. You know, every home should deliver the gas facility. So guys, we can minimize the wastage of smoke in our villages. So that type more of awareness, more of small decisions, we will reduce the environment. Nowadays, you know that you are producted environment, free environment ecosystems vehicles. You know that means electricals vehicles. So there is 100% reduce of smoke and carbon monoxide in our country. So that types of environments and protections will be taken by everyone. If you are suppose that in family members, how to save your waters, because of you know that a small drop waters we can save the other persons of life in future. So if any tap system, your water system, so guys, there is many changes in construction in commercial building. So guys, there is automatic sensor system. If you need to water, then sensors automatic, because of this is a product of any person's use of water. There is nothing to forget the null closing. So that may be automatic system will be automatic close. If you hand the near the tap, then water will be come. If hand remove from the tap, then water automatic will be stop. So this is a very thing. So there is minimize of wastage water. And after that, you are bathing in our simple examples we can share. We can reduce the water, we can save our water, because of you know that at bathing in bathrooms there is fixed a jharna, means a sprinkle system. They can reduce of water. So that may be many things of environment save in our entire country and entire earth. So this is a responsibility to everyone, how to save our environment, because of you know that this is a simple example. If you are a human life, how to you are what is your dependency of life, because of you are taking food. If you are taking food, then your life is stable. If you have not getting food, then how to you can save the life, because of foods come from earth. Food coming from earth. Earth depend on water. Earth depend on water, or water depend on air. Because of this is a combinations of protections our environment, because if you need food, then you have to save that our earth. If you are save that earth, then you have earth depend on water. If earth is need, then save our water. If if waters are you need, then save our environment. Don't tree cuttings, don't any unnecessary any tree cuttings at your workplace and at your permanent and your property. So guys, this is everyone responsibility to make a good environment, and many things, many more tree plantation should be there. Suppose that yesterday was environment day. This is responsibility to everyone's one tree. Make a plantations in our home, balcony and others area which are a farmers. Then you can already 150 tree plantations in your plot. So this is a small things to we can improvements our environment. So guys, this is very sensitive things. Suppose that nowadays you know that wastage of our food, you know that in trillions, 3 million trillions and kg per day food wastage in our India, because of you know that if you are working constructions industry, there is canteen is there. So food wastage is very things to how to reduce that, because of food. If you are doing the food wastage, this is a natural resources to how to reduce them. So guys, make a proper awareness and everyone responsibility to food. Do not food wastage. If any food wastage, then we can provide it to animals. They can live on the wastage food. These things will be very important. Nowadays, you know that I was reading in a newspaper some society is a very initiative taken about the food wastage, because of in front of gate there is food wastage. Very good with well air conditioners fridge has been provided to. If any society members food wasted, roti and chawal rice, then you can keep on the freezers. Then that may be collect some agency and provided to other persons which are not getting the food. This is a very good things in our some people, some society members, and initiative taken about the how to save our environment. So guys, this is a very useful to protect human life. In nowadays, after the 10 years, after the 20 years back, 20 years in our futures, there is very crisis to water, environment. This is a very important to think everyone. If you are alive, then you can also think about your futures, about your son, and about your brothers, and about next coming generations. If you are using more and more water, you cannot any plantations of trees, then how to expectations our future will be very enjoyable. So guys, some country facing the water crisis. So we have to pre-plan. We have to make a good plannings to save everyone's in our surrounding the area. Then we can protect environment. This is not single responsibility to our government body, our any organizations of managing director. This is not single responsibility to all of you. Save how to reduce our environment. So guys, if you are a responsible, if you need to decent life in our futures, then you have to protect our environment, air, water and noise. Then we can save our human life in our future. So also government is very initiatives taken. The environment protection act 1986 and air prevent and protections act water act. There are all act will be there because of water protection act. You know that already 1974 I think to make a water protection act in our India, but there is nothing improvement because of you know that in our rivers, Ganga rivers and our sea and small river also maybe also 100% will be closed because of there is no importance, no initiative taken to everyone to how to our rivers will be continue. How some big plantations, some forest will be cutting on regular basis. So government's taking in step to step. Nobody is cutting any tree without permissions of government. So government is also follow and also taking more initiative. So this is responsibility to everyone's and a small singles decision to make a good environment. If you are living in villages, then this is responsibility to your how to save the waters, how to save the air pollution because of you are going to sichai. Suppose that your plot. So guys, this is a single decision. So we can sprinkle systems to make a arrangement in our your plots. Then we can save the water. So this very important topic. This is a very important for all of you who how to environment protect and everyone share the knowledge and free ecosystems our country and make a nowadays make a everyone's constructions company green making a green buildings. So this is also protect our environment and good things. Thanks guys for watching my video.